Hello students and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we shall do chapter number 13, prepositions. Now before we go over to prepositions explanation, I would like to tell you that I will be linking two videos in this along with this video. Please refer to that for more understanding and clearing of your concepts in detail, because over here we are not going into detailed explanation. In those two videos, there is a total detailed explanation of prepositions along with worksheets. I will be linking it. Please go through it. Now let us start. Now as you can see in these 6 pictures, there is a rat and there is a box. Now what is a rat and what is a box? Both are nouns. Now you can see that in these 3 different boxes, the rat is in different positions. Now, in the first picture, the rat is, what do you say? In the box. The second picture, the rat jumps over the box. The rat is on the box. The rat is behind the box. The rat is in front of the box. The rat is under the box. So, in these 6 figures, the position of the rat with respect to the box is different. There are 6 different positions of the rat with respect to the position of the box. So, with keeping this figures in mind, let us now go into the detailed description of prepositions. Now, why I told you about the position of the rat with respect to the position of the box. Now, what is a preposition is what we need to understand first. Preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relationship between the noun or pronoun and some other word in the sentence. Preposition shows relation. What will it show relation between? Two things, either the noun or the pronoun with some other word in the sentence. The relation between these two is shown by your prepositions. Now, why is a preposition necessary? Why do we need to understand about preposition? Because a preposition, when combines with a noun or a pronoun, it will show us a location, a time, or a movement. Okay, so that is why we need to understand what are prepositions. The noun or the pronoun that is placed after the preposition is called its object. Such a noun or pronoun is in the objective case, being the object of the preposition placed before it. For example, he gave the book to Raj and Sheila. So, what is the relationship being showed over here? The relationship between the book and Raj and Sheila. So, the book has been given to Raj and Sheila by him. So, do is the preposition, and what is the object of the preposition? It is Raj and Sheila over here. Okay, now what exactly do you mean by the word preposition? Preposition itself holds the two words pre and position. Okay, pre means before, so preposition means placed before. Placed before whom? Before what? Before the noun or pronoun in the sentence. And preposition means placed before the noun or pronoun. It governs. Who governs? The preposition governs. So, the noun or pronoun is the main thing in the sentence, and the position of the noun or pronoun in the sentence is governed by whom? It is governed by the preposition. But there are some exceptions also to this. When the object of a preposition is the relative pronoun that, or when the object of a preposition is an interrogative pronoun, matlab a questioning pronoun. Interrogate means to question. Now, preposition students can be placed both at the end or the beginning of the sentence, depending on the meaning it is meant to convey. Now see, there are certain prepositions like in, on and at. In, on, at. They will show you time and location. In, let's meet in April, and it shows time for centuries, decades, years, months, weeks in general. And location, I live in London. So can you see the usage of in for time and the usage of in for location? Here, in is used to show time in April, in a particular month, or in a particular week or in a particular century or a particular decade, etc. But when the same in preposition is used as a location, it can be used for any country, city, or neighborhood. This is for general usage of prepositions for time and location. To be more specific while using your prepositions, we use on. Now, on for time sense is used for days and weekends, like let's meet on Saturday or let's meet on the weekend. And when the same preposition on is used to show location, it is shown as I live on Main Street, I live on Pali Hill. So it is shown to show some street, avenue, or some street. It is a more specific usage of a preposition. And very specific understanding of prepositions is shown by at. Okay, now let's meet at 12 o'clock. It is a specific time which is being mentioned. And the same preposition at to show location is used to show a specific location. I live at 32 Main Street. That is your address. That is a specific address. So you can see that in, on, and at can be used to show time and location in three different ways. Generally, more specifically, and very specifically. So we use the preposition in to show names of streets, cities, states, and countries. When we are talking about a place as an area, example, she was born in a small village in Rajasthan. We stayed in Goa for about a month. So these two are showing your locations. The preposition in is showing the location, and it is also showing you for about a month over here. We stayed in Goa is showing the location. At the end of, example, he will return in a week. That means at the end of the week, he will be back. Now, at is shown for names of villages and small towns. For example, I was born at Puri in Orissa. And when you talk about a place as a point or for a fixed moment, example, he left home at 5 o'clock for a fixed moment. Now, when do we use on? For something already on the place or thing which has been mentioned. It denotes actual contact with some object. Now, what is an example of actual contact with some object? Example, the clothes were lying on the bed. So here, on is showing the relationship of the clothes with the bed. Okay. So where were the clothes lying? They were lying on the bed. Something already on the place or thing mentioned. What is something already on the place or thing mentioned? The clothes. And what is the place or thing mentioned? The bed. So on is showing the relationship between clothes and bed. Now when do we use the prepositions since and for? Since and for, students, are used in perfect and perfect continuous tenses to show for how long or since when the action denoted by the verb has been going on. Since is used to show point of time and for is used to show period of time. Please note this. This is very important. Since is for point of time and for is used for period of time. Example, she has been practicing since morning, since a particular point of time. We do not know the exact period of time. So it is only a point of time since morning. She has been waiting for you for 10 months. For a specific period of time, she has been waiting for you. So we use for. So this is how you will learn to differentiate between where to use since and for. Now, by. The preposition by denotes the agent or the doer who does the action. Example, the fruit was cut by Amit. Fruit and Amit. The relationship is being showed by the preposition by because Amit is the person or the doer who is cutting the fruit. Now, by is also used to signify by means of. I usually travel by train. What are the two things which are in relation? I and train. How do I travel? I travel by train. Not later than. I shall return home by 2 o'clock. That means I will be home before 2 o'clock. So these are the three different uses of the preposition by. Now using this, we will do assignment number 1. Answers are given for you students. Please apply what I've taught to you first and then attempt it and then have a look at the answers. She drinks a lot of coffee in the evenings. It is usually much warmer at 3 o'clock in the afternoon than in the morning. The new term starts in March. They have lived in this town since 2015. I have been waiting for you since 8 o'clock. We will finish our exams in 2 days' time. They have lived in Delhi for 6 months. In summer, we will have our vacations. Tom went home at sunset. We have been waiting for over an hour. So this is how you will attempt your assignment number 1. Now, assignment number 2 will have some expressions of prepositions like into and between. Now, let us see where we use into and where we use between. Into is used to show or talk about the movement of something, usually with a verb that expresses your movement. Examples are go, come, and it shows where something is or was going. Between, in fact, shows in or into the space that separates two places, two people, or two objects. Now, supply suitable prepositions. There is a bus stop at the end of the road. I was in Japan when the president was there. He used to live in Kanpur. She lost her ring on the sand or in the sand. She lost her ring in the sand, somewhere in the sand. I will meet you at the signpost near my house. House is on the top of the hill. There has been an accident at the corner of the street. Suddenly he jumped into the river. Now, students, can you understand the relationship between he and river? He jumped into the river. That means, like I explained to you, where do we use into, students? Where we talk about the movement of something, usually with a verb that expresses movement. So, it is showing something which is going or something is or was going. So now over here, what is happening? He jumped. This jumping is showing it is a verb which is showing movement. Movement of whom? It is showing the movement of he into the river. He sat between Mary and Janet. Now, why am I using between here? Where do we use between? In or into the space that separates two places, two people, or two objects. We use the preposition between. So, who are the two people here? They are your Mary and Janet. So, he sat between Mary and Janet. He was standing by the pillar. Now, with this, we come to the end of your prepositions chapter. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, please see the 2 linked videos that I have linked in this video. Go to the channel's playlist for more English worksheets and English concepts videos, which will be helpful for you. They need not necessarily be of your class 9 itself. There are many videos related. Grammar is such a subject which the more you practice, the more you will be able to achieve and write down your correct answers. So it does not matter whether you are doing a 6th standard video or a 7th standard video which you are watching to clear your concepts. I'm linking the video, students. Please do watch. Thank you and all the best, students.